Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Divine Journey to playthrough. I'm just turning in some quests. I wanted to craft up one of these because I was tired of being out of room. All that in there. Now, disenchanting scroll, I'm assuming does something with like maybe creating enchanting books. I'm not fully sure. Oh, I just noticed we have that. I don't need that. Here, we'll throw that in the water. Go away. Alright, last episode we did most of the Atum stuff. There are a couple things that I need to do, but for the most part we killed the pharaohs. I need to go back and I would like to finish these off. So we don't need to, they're optional, but I do kind of want to complete this part since we're doing pretty well here. We crafted up a kiln and a quern. Don't really know how these work, so, well, I don't know how these two work. I haven't tried them. I figured out the kiln pretty easily. I'm assuming this is like you manually put the stuff in and then like click on it kind of thing. But I haven't tried it out. So, color your ceramic tile brown, then craft up. Yeah, place some items on it, then hold right click with an empty hand to crush the materials on top. Is this the... We need the emmer flour? Yeah, crush your emmer using the quern. And then you turn it into dough. So we have emmer. I'm growing it over there. Alright, so it says ×2. That is 2 revolutions, it appears. I thought that was maybe 2 hits, but no, it looks like you have to go around 2 full times. Right, so there is emmer flour, and then we just smelt that, I'm assuming, although there isn't oh, turn the emmer flour into emmer dough, simply right click on a water source plot. Alright. So it doesn't show that interaction. Get away from me, blow. Just spawn. Alright, there we go. Alright. It does say NJI, but it'd be kind of nice if it had the... If you do uses for the flour, it would show up. So this is just a regular smelting recipe. Cool. Okay, so there is that. Now I need this. So we need use your spinning wheel to create 12 pieces of linen cloth. You might need more after. So 3. It's 3 of those. And I'll probably need more, which is fine. I'm growing it, so... Alright, so you just kind of right-click on it. Ah, there we go. And then you... That. Cool. I do need quite a bit more. And I've totally forgotten what my hotkey is to open up my... this bag P. Alright, I only have 1 left in there. I don't know if we've ever looked at this farm that we started, but yeah, we have a lot of Terramos. Pretty easy with this ritual. I may actually throw so I don't use it all up. Alright, there's that. That will let us grow this stuff. I haven't upgraded these spells or anything. I'm sure there is... Isn't there like a way to do like an AoE? Could be wrong. Oh, hello. Scary black dog. Or should I say not so scary black dog? I did see one up here and it was attacking my cows. And then they disappeared. Maybe they were just invisible and I didn't realize that. There. Alright. I guess we can throw that in there as well. Let's do this. Alright, so yeah, pretty quite manual. I think you can get this linen stuff from scraps too if you want. Right, isn't there? Oh, no. I was thinking bolt of linen. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Alright. So that, and it gives us 8, which is pretty cool. I have no idea what that does. Just a giant M somewhere. What the heck is this? There we go. M. Okay. There's if I could spell. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, they're there. Never noticed those before. I have no idea how you can craft them or anything. Okay, our bread. Ta-da! And we get more emeralds. Alright, white linen. This can be used as a replacement for wool or to craft an Atum puppet. We did get a bunch of this stuff from... I don't remember where we got that from. Did we get it from... I think we got it from drops, but I don't remember. So let's grab some more. Let's do that. Alright. I'm gonna just do the bare minimum right now, I think. We can not clog up our inventory. Alright, it does give us floor brown powder. It is pretty cool. But we already crafted up for the... I think the corn needed it, yeah. Alright, so Atum Puppet, it almost doesn't have to seem to have a sword, or does it? So 3 white linen, 3 brown linen, and then, you know what, we are going to need this, I think. So I have 1. Maybe don't want to use it. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't really noticed. I haven't really noticed Botania flowers anywhere, now that I'm thinking about it. Are they locked behind, like, the... what is it? Mystical... What's it called? The... bone meal? Mystical fertilizer, or... What the heck is that called? No, not mystical fertilizer. Botania one. I saw it out. This one. Flora fertilizer, that's what I meant. Yeah, that is locked. That's probably how you get flowers. Alright, so I'm assuming we can just craft these with dye. Yeah. Alright, let's just let's see if I can get doesn't have to go on. I totally don't remember how coffee beans grow. Does it have to go on junglewood? Okay, I just used the 4 jungle saplings I took from the quest way back when I was annoyed I didn't take the the correct sapling. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so there is that. I didn't want to waste the last one, then I would have to go. Which, was it necessary to build a 2x2? Probably not, but alright, so there is that. So we got our ember bread, and then... Oh, I do need more linen, don't we? Okay, there is the last of the linen thread. I also thought it would be... Well, after I was standing there clicking my... How did I mess that up? Apparently I don't know how to count. But as I was sitting there clicking on the thing, I thought it would be kind of cool if we modified the staff. It doesn't seem overly complicated. I think you just basically open it up and then just add in this imposer thing. Right click with the knife and then put whatever modifiers you want. Is that right? Place down a staff into it and right click with a knife. This open up will go, which is where the funds. Each slot of spells can be clicked. Oh, there we go. And then whichever ones we want. So we do Pereskia, that adds radius, more radius, yeah, why don't we try that? And then I'm assuming, well, for a second I thought they were gone. I'm assuming we'll need to place them in our pouch. All right, cool. So yeah, you can enable or disable just by clicking on it. And then we'll add that to there. That is not what I wanted. All right, that seems pretty easy. So does that... Yeah. All right, I like that. Also, there was a... that is much quicker. There is a... There is a harvest spell as well, maybe... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get into that. All right. Yeah, I had enough sticks, but for some reason I had miscalculated. I miscalculated again. Math is hard. I think it's because the lid needs 4, and then you get 3 from this recipe, and it's for some reason just breaking my brain. Alright, there we go. And then the recipe gives 2. We'll just pretend like that wasn't derpy. Alright, so the poppet thing. Right. Yes. there we go. No idea what this does. I think it may just be, is it just, it may just be, wait, did I really miscalculated that. No, 3. Did I thought I only had 3. Alright, I am... Did I miscalculate? I don't know. I'm not even going to look at it. I would have to go back. I thought I had just enough white linen, but I have an extra one. Anyway, I think this poppet thing is just kind of... storyline kind of thing for the quests. Alright, so final thing here is this, the Atum warrior, and this beacon. So I do want to craft up this beacon. Let's do that. I do have 2 free tarts from those sun speaker things. I think I have... Yep, there is glass there, and then... I should have enough blocks for... Yep. Alright, cool. So there is the... beacon, and we probably aren't going to use this right now. But I'm sure at some point we will be crafting up actual beacons. There is that. Get more diamond ore. Diamond desert wolf armor. Give me all the diamonds. Should I go? I may just run back to the... I don't know. I might go see if there's some more, if I can find some more pyramids. The problem is they take a little while to find, and it doesn't mean I'm actually going to get what I want. There is a very, very small chance that they drop from relic ore, but I don't think that would be... I don't think that would be worth it. Alright. But this is... yeah, we have everything. So we found the idol from the camel. We crafted up this from 2 pharaohs. We found the enchanted date from the sun speakers that sell it for coins. And we crafted up this Atum poppet from the things from Atum. Alright, so there we go. What just happened? Did it just turn like... did it get brighter? Looked like it got brighter. But, right, there we go. There is our trophy. We are chugging along here. And did that give us any... one of each? I take the rupee. I don't actually... haven't actually used them, but maybe we will at some point. Yeah, I don't want to go there. That is for sure. All right, so we have done that. Should we progress a little bit into AE? I would like at least the ME drive. I'm tired of chests everywhere. And also, let me maybe let me go explore a little bit to see if I can get these. And just a quick update. I decided to go search for a few pyramids. And yeah, I got the necklace. So that is that one. I just need a melee artifact. So yeah, I'm gonna keep looking to see if I can find that. Also gonna check the chests because they do have a chance to spawn one. Okay, there we go. We got Atum's will. And it took three more pyramids, but finally got it and completed these quests. So let me head back and we'll see what we want to get into now. Okay, let's get going with some AE. Now I am crafting up the inscribers that we're going to need, and I'm just going to go ahead and do 5 inscribers. I think just because we're going to need them, we might as well. Oh, I grabbed limestone. I was like, I thought this chert stuff was, yeah. So there is 10 pistons, and I totally screwed up that math. Man, my math today has just been no bueno. And then we need to do this. Sticky pistons. Go. And inscribers. So there is all 5. I had all the steel, I had everything except for the pistons. Okay, so there is those. I have actually got quite a few item ducts and servos. Question is, how do we want to power this? We do have glass cables. We have an energy acceptor. Should we just do this? I don't want to. I don't really want to get shocked here. So let's actually craft up some more of the insulated stuff. Oh, right. Yeah, these are annoying because you had to do plates and then you have to do wires, and I keep forgetting there is no direct get to wire recipe. All right. So that, and there we go. Insulated wires. Cool. Kind of convenient that I actually had some extra tough fabric. I mean, I have a whole farm. It's not built. I could actually test the harvest spell on that too. Would be kind of cool. So, question is, where are we putting this? Over here? I guess we will. Just trying to think like what would be if I want to end up automating this eventually. So if I do energy acceptor there, eventually this will be obviously the whole network will be all connected, but all right. Oh, did I not? Thought I grabbed a LV. LV connector. That. For that. All right. These should have power. Hopefully. No? Thought that would have worked. My Yeah, because it looks like they don't have power. They have to be on top. No, they have to be on bottom. Is that not like any power? I may need to I need to put like a battery. Yeah. Takes regular but actually Those definitely don't have power though, do they? I could try it and we'll see if it actually does work. Okay, apparently it's just the tooltip. Now I'm gonna want to probably, how do I want to do this? I guess these need to be from the side, so I'm probably gonna have to maybe, because we don't need to, these don't need to input from the top. That's always gonna stay there. But I definitely gonna want like a hopper, or do I have any hoppers? No, let me make more hoppers. I'm definitely gonna need some more iron again. I am going through iron like crazy. I do kind of think maybe an excavator. To get resources, possibly. You can even do it in different dimensions if you want. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. That's something I'm possibly want to do, maybe? That could be kind of cool. Plus, multi-blocks, always fun. Alright, we'll do... Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange these, and plus, with our servos and stuff, I'm just kind of testing how I want to go about doing this. Yeah. Is there, what's the... Oh, is there? Oh, I guess it's these multi-blocks, the modular multi-blocks. I was wondering if that what's that mod that adds the lazy AE2 or whatever it is that adds kind of improved inscribers and stuff. But yeah, this pack is going this route. So that's Signalum. Ooh, Awakened Draconium. Holy cow. Yeah, that is the route it is going. But that feels like it's very far away. So we'll have to, obviously we'll have to automate these. For sure. Alright, so there is that, and then the printed circuits. Ding. Yeah. So that. And then this should at least get us a drive for those. So why didn't it have us just do 4 of them? Alright, let me continue doing this, and we'll get everything that we need for ME drives. So we're just going to start out with 1K storage, conductive iron, about 4K. conductive iron. Lots of conductive iron, apparently. Okay, I realize the ME drive is a little bit more complicated with these radiator blocks. I just need to get a bunch more steel, which I need to get a bunch more iron, which isn't a problem, but I'll have to do that in between episodes. I did set up a very, very slight automation here. Basically just 3 chests with pumping into the sides. I don't know, I'll figure out how I want to do this as well. Oh nice, that gives us printed silicon. I haven't actually been looking at... I'm just taking diamonds for pretty much everything. P2P, ME controller. Actually, ME controller we can do. Let's do that. And then we will come back and take a look at ME drive and the terminal. I'm like, as I'm talking, I am getting myself there. And then the skystone block. I have some here. Let's just do, we'll smelt a stack. I didn't save a whole bunch of the skystone because usually you don't need it too much. But yeah. I mean, very, very slow, but not that big of a deal. I am actually surprised the controller is so cheap. Because usually the ME controller is the expensive part. Nope. There it is. I can never find it. Because the Futuro block is the one that is all shiny, where the ME controller is not. Alright, but there we go. There is the ME controller. 6 of those. I will take them, and I could even... I have no idea where we're going to put this ME system. Probably over by the chests. But until we get the ME drive, there's no point in worrying about that. But anyway, that's going to be for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.